Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is October 25th, 2020, and this is episode 115. Today we're going to take a look at Skies of Fire. I purchased this through Kickstarter, and this is issue number 7. I do have the other 6, and I did reviews on those earlier in my series of reviews. Now, it's written by Ray Chow. The artist who does a fantastic job is Vincenzo Ferrero, and just amazing. This thing is amazing. It is the bigger format. I'll show you this is kind of a regular size comic book here. So you can see I believe this is called the album style, a European style, and the artist I know is in Europe, so he probably wants to do that type of work more than a regular comic book style. I know Ray a little bit. I've met him at a number of conventions. He usually goes to WonderCon, Comic-Con, and then the New York Comic-Con as well. Of course, this year he has not gone to any of those, but hopefully he will pick up that schedule again next year. And in the meantime, he's still putting out comics. These are coming out about maybe one a year, but if you see the work that goes into these, you can understand why. It's a great story about airships and biplanes and just a whole world built around pirates, sky pirates, I guess you would call them, and a regular colonial type army chasing them down, or Air Force, whatever you want to call it. Okay, you can take a little look in the inner cover. This map actually appears in all the issues I've seen so far. It's highly detailed. It is beautiful. It's just like one of the ancient style maps you would see if you opened up an old encyclopedia, or even an old atlas of old-timey, I just want to say old-timey map making. So in the middle of this all is the Expanse, which is this continuous storm that takes place that no one really wants to venture into. It's almost certain death if you do go in there. There are certain passages, and the pirates know it, but no one else really knows it. Now, there is a captain. Her name is Captain Pierce, who has taken a ship, and she's picked up a prisoner who has been in there before, so he knows his way through it, and they go after the renegade pirate captain. He has actually stolen the largest airship in the fleet and has been attacking towns throughout. So the last few issues were kind of more on the calm side, where they're kind of sneaking around villages trying to get more information, trying to build a crew. They lost the original crew, they lost the original airship, and then they've taken over another airship and stolen it. It's called the Zephyr. It's this lime green one. And I just want to mention real quick, there were some stretch goals they hit. One was for this beautiful print, and you can see there's the Zephyr. That's the hero ship. And then in the background, you see the huge Callisto. And we have a dogfight of both biplanes from both airships attacking each other. So it's quite the epic battle here. I could see this becoming a movie. Obviously, it's got that kind of scope, that kind of epicness to it. And I think it'd be a pretty good movie if it follows the story, actually. Ray Chow's done a really good job on writing this. And here's one of the other stretch goals. This is just a little postcard of one of the airships above some pyramids here. And as you can see, you get this little old-timey type stampage and writing on the back there, just kind of describing what's in the picture. I'll give you a little closer there, so you can see the artwork is just beautiful, and it's like this throughout. And there's a lot of freebies and stuff that they've given out over the years, and there's other things you can purchase as well. The name of the company is Mythopoeia, I think, or Mythopoeia. I'm not sure how you say that, but I'm pretty sure there's a website. Maybe you could order all these. He's got the first 4 issues in a single volume. Now, I just want to show you some of the art in this because it's pretty amazing. Just, I don't know if he's using watercolors or what he's using. I'm not sure it's digital, but it's just Beautifully drawn. These are big panels. I mean, it was a very quick read. There's a lot of action in this one. Basically, the pirate captain has got a guy holding a guy kind of hostage with a pistol to his head. And knowing this captain, you know that this is not going to end well. And when in this situation does end, then all heck breaks loose. And the Zephyr, which is docked at this docking station within that Expanse storm, just unloads on the dock, basically, and they're throwing smoke bombs to hide their escape, and just all kinds of action and just chaos going on. I mean, just full-on chaos. And the airship ends up firing on the dock with the cannons. I mean, just really beautiful. One frame after another, just action-packed in this issue. This one's the one we've been waiting for, actually. There's a little airship battle. They get attacked by another airship here, and they take that on. And they're able to down it pretty easy. And then another one comes into attack. And so, in the meanwhile, there's these other biplanes have been launched from other airships and airstrips, basically. And so there's like a double air battle going on that is just chaotic, just all kinds of stuff happening, things blowing up, things crashing, people getting shot. Look at that. Look at the action shot here. Yeah, they launched these planes off the side of the airships or zeppelins. So it just keeps going throughout the whole thing. It's just amazing. I don't want to give it all away in case you'd like to read this. And they've got one biplane stuck there. The guy finally says, "Let's go." He goes out and takes on some of these other biplanes that are flying around there just to help the ship. And out of nowhere, out of the Expanse, basically, in the smoke, comes the Callisto. And this is the shot you get of. This is how big it is, with one of the biplanes flying by in front of it. This is just the tip of this thing. It's gigantic. So now they've got two airships, including the Callisto after, and you can see it here. And there's their airship, and there's the other one there. And so what they end up doing is going back into the Expanse to escape. But the action is just relentless in this thing, and the panels are just beautiful. I'm not even sure how many pages this is, but it just goes on and on. And they go ahead and land the airship for repairs. It's been hit and beat up pretty bad on this, I guess, this ice block within the Expanse storm, and they're hiding out there. And what's really cool is they give you a rundown of this battle that just took place, of what the airships did, the time on it, where they were, because it isn't all super fast like a jet fighter thing. These are airships. They move fairly slow in comparison to regular planes. But they give you all these details of what happened for each ship. Here's the Zephyr, that's our hero ship. The L&M that was shot down. The Callisto that showed up at the end of the story, and then the Salva as well. And they've got them all color-coded. Really cool. And this is something he's done in every issue too. Ray, I believe, is they got him as co-founder. They got Vincenzo, who's in the United Kingdom. Ray's the United States. They've got this is the lead artist. So maybe Pablo Pepino is the one that's doing the art on this. He's in Argentina. We've got the colorist is in Indonesia, Brian Valenza. Gregory Ship is in United Kingdom, and Christian Doclomartin Manensky is in Chile, and he's the letterer. So, and they give him like their own look that fits with the story, basically, what the crew would be wearing if they were actually in the story. So really good. Here's some more information. Skies of Fire, at Skies of Fire on Twitter, Facebook, 2020, published at Mythopoeia. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Mythopoeia, maybe Mythopoeia. This is first printing of Like I said, he's at the conventions. I think you might be able to buy these through Facebook or something like that. Or if you reach out to Ray, he might be able to set you up with some kind of mail um, mail order type thing. So, total recommend. I'm glad you guys stopped by because this is the show where you don't see me, but the comic books are the star of the show, and this was definitely a star. So, recommend. Um, can't go wrong with it. It's a beautiful collection so far, and I'll be reviewing these in the future if we get one coming up soon. But like I said, it takes about a year for them to make one of these, so it's not a quick process at all. I think they all have day jobs and whatnot, so they work on this when they can. Okay, well, thank you very much for stopping by. Please like, please subscribe, please leave comments. If you dislike this comic review, please leave comments and tell me why. I just want to get better at it. And as always, this is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes bidding you adieu.